And you see, we got them roughly 5 inches apart or so. We gotta put a block here so we don't lose this end, so we gotta clamp like we did before. Okay, continue. Alright, so I got a 33 3/4 inch width here. And now we got to cut the slope, as you can see here, and that's going to be for the back panel on that shed. So all I'm going to be doing here is just do the edges primarily. Who knows, maybe I might do the whole side too. Then I put that water-based latex crap on it after this dries good. The only thing that's good for is it looks good. That's what I got on the side of my shed. It looks good. It doesn't protect the wood though. This is, I don't even know what brand this is, but I'll tell you, I've had this for years, and it's oil-based stain. And I'll tell you, I wished I could get more of this. Well, I wasn't going to paint the whole thing, but I wanted to cover all the edges, and it looks like we did. And I figured it's a lot easier to paint on the flat than it is to paint on the vertical. So it didn't take as much paint as I thought it would. So we're going to let this dry, and we'll have to touch up some places again. And then we've got that angled piece that you can see, the second one in there. That's going to sit over here on this end. Alright, what I did is I added another piece. You might be wondering why I'm making it lower here. This is only for getting the generator in and out. This is exactly 30 inches from here to here. It was 40 to here, but I don't really need that high. So each time you add something like this with the studding, it gives you a more rigid structure, and is less apt to be noisy. But the main thing is, this opening here is going to remain this size. All my gassing and oil change and everything will be done here, and when I need to bring the generator in and out for servicing or whatever, there'll be a ramp right here, which will be removable, and there'll be a door, so it'll have a small door here, a service door. in that service door, I may have the exhaust. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that yet, but we're a long ways away from that. The main thing is right now is to get this piece in here now, the plywood, and that's going to be this one. I measured this, and this is definitely long enough, tall enough to fit in there. So actually the plywood comes down to here, so we need to cut it a little bit to get it to fit in here. But before we do that, we're going to mount the panel. It should be dry enough now on the back. Alright, we're going to finish nailing off camera here. Okay, Tom, go over here and just put your hand against here. Not on the paint, right here in the middle where it's dry. Hold it tight now. Hold it tight. Don't touch the paint. I got paint all over me. There's no use you getting paint on you too. Finding the hole I had with the nail, okay. I might let go, man. Alright, let go. Alright, let me get in over there. Okay, very good. Now I'll finish nailing it in. Alright, now I gotta put some nails in there now. I'm gonna put a piece of trim in here. That never can cut straight. And no matter how much I measure, it comes out crooked. But we're going to put a trim over there anyway, so you're not going to see that. We got this all nice and straight here. So I'm going to put some... Okay, we'll do this off camera. We're going to nail the rest of this, and then we'll put paint on it. That's why I don't like painting these things ahead of time. I'm a mess, but It's hard to get the edges of the plywood. So we'll just put a coat of redwood on this, oil base, and that's it. And then we got the door to make down here and the door on the other side. So we'll come back on the video in a little bit. Don't go away. Okay, well, I got the piece up there. I got to get that little label off of there and paint this. That'll be it. That's all I'm going to do today. It's about 5:30 in the afternoon right now. I have a feeling I'm going to have no problem with making this door here. But this door here is, I don't think I figured the wood right. And I think this is a 48 by 44 inch piece left over from the roof. So the big entrance doorway will not be able to be made, but I ain't gonna do nothing today anyways. But I'm gonna paint that off camera, get cleaned up here, and that's all there is today. We'll continue on this series whenever we get the plywood and get the rest of this stuff and do the roofing and all that stuff. We got a lot more to do yet.